Hey you! You're watching a highlight from the DynamiteGizmo podcast. This is not the full episode. It is just a clip. But if you want to watch the full episode, make sure to click right here. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Do it right now. Need to move the fuck on, dude. Jonathan Jones, dude. John Jones reportedly wants 6 months to prepare for the Aspinall fight once it's locked in. Once it's locked in! The clock is ticking. It feels like if summer is the goal, it's starting to slip away. Look at this creamy milkshake of a man. What the hell? Jones! Listen, Jones. Jonathan Jones, bones. All right? No. We're not doing this, John Jones. We're not doing this. This isn't a game. You think this is a game, John Jones? You think we're just playing chess? You think we're playing snakes and ladders, chutes and ladders? You think this is WWE? You think you can just make a decision because you're one of the greatest of all time? Do you think you really have that pull? Do you think you really deserve to do this? Do you think you should really be doing this for the fans of the sport? What about Jonathan Aspinall, dude? 6 months. If you knew that you had needed 6 months, why the fuck weren't you training already to begin with? You should have been started training in January if you know that you needed 6 months. Don't just say, oh, I need 6 months once it's fucking locked in. Dude, it's locked in. It's been locked in. Don't say you need 6 months once it's already locked in. It is locked in. It was locked in the moment that fucking Tom Aspinall got the belt. In 2023, by the way. I believe it was November of 2023 that Tom Aspinall got the fucking interim title. And since then, he's only fought once, and that was to defend the goddamn interim title. So yeah, dude, it is locked in. And you should be fucking locked in too, baby. But you're not. You're not locked in, and that's why you keep ducking him, because you know that if you do get in the octagon with him, you're going to get your fucking ass handed to you. It's going to get ripped off and shoved down your throat, and both your legs are going to be broken, and you're going to die a miserable death, and your retirement is not going to be the way that you thought it was going to go. You're not leaving on top, dude. You're not leaving on top, but you want to. Oh, yeah, you do, Jones. You want to leave on top. But you can't. This is not your time anymore. It's come to an end. It's come to an end. But he doesn't want to do it. Okay? If John Jones started training today, let's say he started training today, Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. That would give him exactly 13 weeks and some change, which is about 3 months until International Fight Week, which, by the way, is when Dana White said that he wants to have John Jones fighting, okay? Which makes the most sense. It's the summer. It's International Fight Week. It's the biggest event for UFC throughout the entire year is International Fight Week. Las Vegas, there's all this shit going on. They got to have a really big headlining event, and it has to be the biggest of the year, so why not make it the most anticipated fight of the year, John Jones versus Aspinall? So, baby, you better start fucking training today. You're not going to get your goddamn 6 months. You're going to get about 3 months, so start fucking now, dude. Okay? Because if John Jones started today and he needed that 6 months, that leads us into September at the earliest. Okay? And if he wants to say, let's say if he needs the 6 months first, before he steps into the octagon, that means it won't be until October that he'll actually be fighting. Anyone else in the goddamn division would be stripped of the belt. And it would immediately just go straight to Tom Aspinall. But no, because it's John Jones, we got to play by his goddamn rules. And you know what, to be completely honest, I think that obviously John Jones knows what he's doing, okay? This isn't him being like, oh, I'm scared of Aspinall or whatever. And maybe he is, but I know it's not that case. He knows exactly what this is, just a negotiation tactic. He is just using this, being like, oh, I'm going to wait 6 months before I fight Tom Aspinall so that everyone's on edge, so that he pisses off the fans, so that he pisses off Dana White, so that he pisses off Tom Aspinall. And then the UFC has to get to a point where they're like, okay, Jones, fine, fuck it. All right? You don't want to do this, yada, yada, yada. Here we go. We're going to give you the fucking money just to shut your ass up. Just to get you out there. Because what are they going to do if John Jones doesn't headline International Fight Week? What if he's not there for that weekend? Who is going to top that shit? We had Alex Pereira last year. He came in to save the day, just like the other 2 times. All right? But this time, we can't use the Alex Pereira card. All right? We even had the McGregor card last year as well that we could have used at some point and we were going to use at some point. I think, well, that was going to be it. The McGregor was going to be the one to jump in. He was going to be the one headlining International Fight Week. But he couldn't do it because he broke his fucking pinky toe. So now, Alex Pereira had to step in. Alex was the savior last year. We don't need a savior this year. We don't need no damn savior. All right? We got the thing. It's Tom and Jones. We got them. They're right there, right in front of us. Don't let it slip. Don't let it fade away. John Jones. Go in there. Get your money. Then leave. Go in there. Lose. Get your money. Leave. But he does. But it's pretty simple, I'd say. But guys like this get to this point, they got to make it complicated. Okay, this is bigger. This is bigger than anything. This is bigger than McGregor. This is bigger than. Well, I guess that's all we had last year. This is bigger than Alex Pereira losing. This is bigger. This is history. This is UFC history in the making. The greatest fighter that the UFC has ever had in terms of being undefeated. The longest stretch of an undefeated record in terms of title defenses is John Jones. No one's ever done that in the UFC specifically. And he has reached his end. This is finally his end. He's not going to go any farther than this. This is the finish line. This is it. And he's going to interrupt it and make it a mess. He's going to make it about him. He doesn't want to move the division on properly. He wants to come to a halt, a screeching halt, because he has that power. But we need the unification. And the thing is, it shouldn't even be a question. It shouldn't even be up for debate. We shouldn't even have this conversation. This shouldn't even be a thing. If someone has an interim title and the actual champion is active, there should be no negotiation. There should be no discussion. It should just immediately happen. And I know when this whole shit started, and when when we knew Stipe was still going to go in no matter what, I said at the time, I was like, yeah, I want Aspinall to fight, but they already agreed to Stipe, so I'm okay with that happening. But now in hindsight, I'm looking back at that and I'm like, no, you know what? They should have canceled the fucking Stipe fight. They should have just canceled the Stipe fight and let fucking Tomathan Aspinall in there. But they didn't. And to be completely frank, it's like, I should have, we didn't have, okay. We could have, nope, you know what? I'm not going to say it. We're just going to move on because there's really nothing that can be said about John Jones and Tom Aspinall until we get actual confirmation that it is going to happen. And who knows if that is ever going to get to that point.
Tap here to watch the full episode of the Dynamite Gizmo podcast.